This is your local election headquarters.
Welcome back. In Baton Rouge, there has been tension over selecting a new superintendent after weeks of narrowing down the finalists for the position. The vote has been delayed. Many in the public have commented on adding Adam Smith as a finalist, who was eliminated previously, but that motion was also denied by a majority of the board. After multiple conversations on what to do next in their voting options, most of the board members casted no vote on the next superintendent.
Develop a relationship with your community, and that way you will know what they desire, and you will not just be focused on one level of the community, but all.
We are not going to rush this process. What we are going to do is instill confidence, faith, and hope in our school system, work with our teachers, understand what are their true needs, and allow what we have now to continue to grow and manifest.
Potentially there could be a lawsuit against the board if there's a violation of law because we don't appoint by the 23rd of July.
It's still unclear of what may happen next, things becoming so tense that EBR sheriff's deputies had to monitor the meeting. Many teachers and parents want the board to select interim superintendent Adam Smith. Also in education news, reading scores improved for Louisiana students in K through 3rd grade during the recent school year. Scores increased by 10% on the state's first universal literacy screener. State Superintendent of Education, Cade Brumley, says the growth speaks to the commitment of teachers to provide students with the basics of a quality education. Well, the ACLU and other organizations that are suing the state over its new law mandating the 10 Commandments be displayed in every public classroom are pushing for courts to block the law from going into place while the case plays out in the courts. Deshaun Johnson brings us the latest.
With Louisiana schools heading back to class in 1 month, students can expect to see the 10 Commandments displayed in classrooms, but many still question whether this is constitutional.
Idea the government can dictate, not only that the 10 Commandments be in every classroom, but also which version of the 10 Commandments can be in every classroom is going too far, is unconstitutional.
Tuesday, an ACLU attorney says the 10 Commandments bill will soon face legal challenges.
What our plaintiffs are saying, that they feel that their religious rights are being violated and the First Amendment doesn't permit this.
Last month, parents from different religious backgrounds filed a federal lawsuit in Baton Rouge claiming the law violates the First Amendment. This week, they filed a motion asking the federal court to block the law before school starts back up.
We're saying to the court, Your Honor, we believe that there will be irreparable harm if this law takes effect and the kids come back to school.
Andrew Perry says this decision is an overstep on families, and past rulings support that.
Is an overstep into telling Louisiana families what they should be teaching their children and telling them what their religion should be.
Republican Attorney General Liz Murrow released a statement today after the motion, saying in part, "It was surprising to me the national furor over this bill. I think the bill is constitutional." Many Louisiana lawmakers agree with the Attorney General's assessment, but Perry says it'll be up to the courts to make a final decision.
Pause this. Can we freeze things right now in the status quo and give us a chance to hash out why we believe this is unconstitutional?
In Baton Rouge, Deshaun Johnson, Fox 44 News.
In New Iberia, the planned placement of solar farms is causing some controversy. Dawson D'Amico brings us a look at what the community is saying there.
Iberia Parish President Larry Richard says his council is soon going to make the decision whether or not to extend or continue a moratorium on solar companies coming into the parish.
What the council is doing right now is coming up with parameters as far as if you have solar farms in Iberia Parish, where you can have them and what's going to be required for a company that's going to put them here.
Many Iberia Parish residents have gone to social media to show their concerns about the moratorium possibly being dropped and allowing solar companies to come in and create a farm in the community. While residents say environmental and economic issues are the main focus, Eric McVicker with Conservatives for a Clean Energy Future says there should be nothing to worry about.
Whenever you have something new come to a community, there's obviously very understandable and reasonable concerns. But with solar, the evidence shows that a lot of the concerns that are being spread about it just are not going to come to fruition.
President Richard says he has not talked to any landowner or company to develop a solar farm in the parish so far, and he has faith in his council to make the correct decision for the people.
We want business. We're totally open for business in Iberia Parish. You can take a look at what's going on. We want to know what type of business we bring in here. We want smart growth. We want to know what it is that we're doing. So I think what the parish council is doing right now, in my opinion, is a great thing.
Now, I have spoken with some community members who say they will not be releasing any comments regarding the moratorium until a decision has been made. In Iberia Parish, Dawson D'Amico, KLFY News 10.